Focus, focus. Focus on me, bitch. Okay. Let's do this. Hey guys, what's up? I am Elliot, and this is my 1 month on T update video, which is crazy. I feel like I just made that other video about how scared I was, how nervous I was, and now I'm already making this 1 month on T video. It's just insane. I just wanted to make an update video about like any changes I've had or haven't had or whatever, and how I'm feeling about it, especially after I was so nervous and scared to start. Also, so my dose, I am on bi-weekly injections, intramuscular injections, and I started on 50 milligrams every other week, but my third shot that I got yesterday, they bumped up to 100 milligrams every other week, and I'll continue to increase it until I get to 200 milligrams every other week. So yeah, let's get into it. So I think I'll start with the physical changes or whatever. Especially the first 2 weeks, I was so tired. Like, I could have slept 24 hours per day every single day. I was so fatigued, just exhausted every single day. And it's gotten a little better in the past couple weeks. I'm still more tired than I was before, but nothing like those first 2 weeks. Like, I literally was so tired. I would sleep 12 hours and get up and just like couldn't do anything. Like, I was exhausted. I haven't noticed any hair changes. Fingers crossed that I'm not gonna lose my hair, because my dad's side, they're all like bald. All the men, they have really thin hair, and then on my mom's side, all the men had really thick hair, so I feel like I have this like 50-50 chance, so I'm hoping that I get the thick hair. But you can see I have a lot of baby hairs here still, and I have pretty thick hair, so that's good. On the topic of hair, I haven't had any more hair growth like on my legs or anything. I already have pretty thick hair on my legs. But I have noticed that I do have some peach fuzz on my face, which was really exciting. I was like inspecting like so close in the mirror and like saw like little tiny like blonde, because I have blonde hair, so it's like blonde and not visible except to me. Yeah, you can't really see, but here it's a lot thicker, and on my chin I have a couple. But you totally can't see anything, so that totally failed. Great. Okay, just had to take a detour for so long because I fucked up the camera when trying to show the non-existent facial hair. In terms of my face, I've noticed a little more acne, not too bad though, just a couple pimples. And I also noticed that the types of pimples I'm getting now, like, resolve themselves really quickly. Like, they're only there for a day and then they go away. Whereas like when I used to get pimples, like hormonal pimples and stuff, they would last so long, and now they just kind of go away. They're annoying, but they're not awful. In terms of my face like structure, I haven't noticed anything. It's only been a month, so I wouldn't expect to like see a stronger jawline or anything. But my partner is convinced that I look slightly different, but I don't see anything. I already kind of have like an okay jawline, I guess. Like, it's definitely visible. Phone's ringing. But it hasn't changed in the first month. Next thing I noticed, moving down, so my voice, like my throat, I guess, my voice, I don't think has changed at all. Again, my partner thinks that it kind of has like gotten a little deeper, but I don't hear it. I'll play some voice comparisons right now. Hi, my name's Elliot, and this is my voice pre-T. Hi, my name's Elliot, and this is my voice 6 days on T. My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 1 month on T. This is my voice 1 month and 1 day on T. I don't hear anything, which is fine. It's only been a month. But I have noticed that my throat gets drier easier. Some guys on tea say that they kind of feel like they get sick when they're on tea, and their throat kind of feels scratchy and stuff. Mine doesn't feel scratchy, but it gets super dry, like I need to drink more water. A couple other minor things I've noticed. I'm slightly hungrier. It's nothing like out of control, and it's not like, oh, I'm starving all the time, like I must eat every food I see. Like, it's just like I'll have a slightly bigger portion like at dinner, or I'll have like one extra snack like per day. I also didn't really get the increase in sex drive, which is common for guys to feel like when they go on tea. On the not safe for work like end of this discussion, I have experienced bottom growth very slightly. I swear like the second day it was like I could feel it like growing, which sounds like fucking like weird, and it hasn't been sensitive or anything like some guys feel like in the first month, so that's fine. So I did have my like monthly visit. It was a week early, so I think that might have been because of the tea, because I'm usually really regular. Another thing I've noticed just a couple of times, I randomly got cramps like when I didn't have my monthly occurrence. Like it was just on a random day, and I don't even usually get cramps like when I do have my shark week occurring. So it was kind of bizarre because it was just one day I had really bad cramps and like back pain and stuff, and then it went away. Thought I would mention it because I didn't know that that could happen just like once and then like just go away. I knew that some guys got cramps, but I thought it was only like after a while on tea that they would experience that. So I just thought it was interesting and thought I would mention it. And in terms of my body, I haven't noticed any like fat redistribution. It's just too early for that kind of stuff. But I can show you like, taking it all off. So I have been like working out and like going to the gym, but like before I started tea. So I do have like some muscle definition. This light makes me look way more swole than I am. But I haven't noticed like an increase because of the tea. This is just what I had before, so I haven't really noticed like any like increase in muscle definition or anything like that. In terms of my like stomach, like I still have like obvious hips like here, so I'm hoping that like this fat will like redistribute like soonish. Just for like future videos, might as well get the full body. I don't know, whatever. Those are pretty much, that's all I've really noticed. I know that like a lot of videos I've watched like of 1 month on tea, like especially when I was pre-tea, like I noticed that people said they had a lot of changes, which is great, like maybe they did, but I also know that sometimes people are like reaching to see changes so early. Like mid-month I was like, why am I not getting any changes? Like all these other people on YouTube like have all these changes, like why is nothing happening to me? Like I had this whole crisis, and then I kind of had to stop myself and be like, it's literally, you've only had like 2 shots. Like even if you don't have anything happen the first month, like that's really fine. And I think like having a video out there being like, yeah, I only had 3 or 4 changes, like I said earlier, and it's fine. Like it just takes time, and it's hard to hear pre-tea like, oh, you just have to wait, you have to be patient. Because like honestly, like that's just BS. Like yeah, I know I have to wait and it still sucks. But this month really flew by so fast, and I'm sure that it will be like that I'm here again making 2 months, which is insane. So that's just the physical changes, but I want to talk a little bit about how I'm feeling. First of all, my other video was dedicated to me basically like freaking out about starting tea and just my anxieties about starting, and all my worries and some of my things I was excited for. It sounds cheesy, but I swear to God, the second that the needle went into my leg, all my anxieties were gone. Like, it was like the instant, like, they injected it into me, like, I knew it was the right choice. And my anxieties were, like, gone. It was, like, really, like, this moment of clarity, like, oh yeah, like, of course I'm going on T. Like, of course I want this, which was a relief because I was just going over and over things in my head and just getting too caught up in like all this like superficial stuff. And now that I feel like really good and I just know that this is right for me, and just now excited about what's gonna happen. I also wanted to mention that with the changes, like, I expected it to be like a bigger deal when they happen. Like, I expected to kind of wake up one morning and have like a bunch of acne. Like, I don't know, like, I thought it was more of a like, you know when a change happens, like you just know, but it kind of took me a couple weeks to realize when that things had happened. Like I had a couple pimples, but I didn't really like connect that in my mind to like, oh, that's a change from T. But I just expected the changes to be this like huge deal and for me to like instantly know like that's because of T. And I didn't. Like, I was just you just kind of go on living your life. Like, yes, T's a big part of your life, but I just kept on doing my thing, and then I kind of like took notice and was like, oh, there were some changes. It wasn't like I was waking up every day and being like, that's a change, that's a change. Like, you get a car, you get a pimple, you get a pimple. Like, that's not how it works, which sounds so dumb. Like, of course that's not how it works. But I think like watching all these videos and like obsessing over it for so long, like I kind of just expected like it to all happen at once, and like obviously that's not how it works. One of my fears on the video, I'll like link the video if you want to watch me freaking out about starting T. One of my big fears was I heard that when people go on T, some people feel like they can't cry anymore. Like, they want to cry and like the tears are there and they have emotion and they feel sadness, but they can't physically cry. And I was really nervous because I'm a crier. Like, I cry at everything, and I didn't want to have that go away. And that didn't go away. I still am a crier, like all the time. That's good. But at the same time, I don't feel more depressed than I did before T, but I don't feel better. And I know it's a process and it's only been a month, and I've said that a million times, but I kind of expected going on T to make me less depressed, like quicker. The day I got it, I was like on top of the world, and then you go back to your life. Like, you just go back to normal life. Like, yes, there's exciting changes happening, and but you still live your life. You just are on T now. So to have this month of excitement and new like possibilities in the future and everything, and still be depressed and have days I can't get out of bed and have days where I just cry, it's hard to accept. Like, I really wanted T to be the answer. It might help me as I continue to change and as I start to pass and as I have more noticeable changes. Like, that can definitely help me, and it probably will. But I need to let go of the idea that T is going to make me 100% better. So that is basically everything. You know, it's coming along, and I'm hoping now that I have a higher dose, I'll see some more stuff in the coming month. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to ask any questions or leave a comment or like it or subscribe, like, if you want. It's still kind of like blows my mind that like other people can watch this. Like, I kind of just expected like no one to watch it, but then like I got some views on the last one. So with that, I am going to go probably take a nap because I'm fucking exhausted. So, peace.